Okay, hello everyone. Sliding into home at the last moment. Hopefully sound is good, so Jan.
I don't know.
Let's
Yes,
see.
you
Oh,
can hear.
okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah, PT kind of kicked my butt a bit today, so a little sluggish right now. But it was a good kick my butt. But I know I'm really going to pay for this in the morning.
Made your bones hurt.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think I got... Yeah, I actually think I did get all of the other highlights done on this. But you know what? I'm done looking at the front of the wings. Let's go ahead and look at the backs here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just to make life a little bit more fun, you know?
Change things up a little.
Yeah, exactly.
Hola.
Hey, what's up, Doc? I'll never get tired of saying that. What's that?
I met a guy in like middle school or high school that consistently everyone called him Doc. Got upset. People said, "What's up, Doc?"
Huh.
At the time, I didn't say anything other than sorry when I said it because I just didn't want to be a jerk. But seriously, dude, what the hell? People are gonna call. People are gonna say that to you endlessly. Just
Yeah.
get over it.
Just learn to get over your shit on that one.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Looking at the box art, that at least clears up where some of the lines are on some of the chaos iconography.
Balls.
Yeah. Well, like, so, let's see. Goddamn delay. Yeah, like right there kind of shows how it goes straight across onto the wings. Though there's like this symbol here where I'm just kind of like, huh. I wonder. You know what? We'll go to the website and look.
Use the internet.
Yep, to the interbutts. Yeah, and I just need to kind of keep my eye on the website and everything for the pre-orders for Space Wolves. Because I will get that box set.
Mm-hmm. As you should.
Yep. Well, the website gave me nothing. There. Wait. No, there's no. Well, hold on. All right. There's at least a 3D. Hello, Muse.
Hello, Muse.
Thank you for the raid. Okay, there's one where it's all skin tone and I can at least manipulate the model to look at it. So that gives me a little bit of an idea. Okay. But oh my god, Muse, I'm working on the backs of the wings now. I mean, I have to glaze one side still, but oh my god. Oh my god.
Wait, there's the back.
Yeah, there's a back to the model. Who knew?
Just put it up on the shelf and already installed.
But what if I want to play with my Bloodthirster, Doc?
Oh, well. Yes, you know.
He thirsts, for butts.
It actually plays with their models.
Yeah. I don't know, fucking weirdos.
Dorks.
Yeah, fucking nerds. Nah. That still fits, just the fucking nerd meme.
Yup.
This is session 23. But for the wings themselves, I have no idea. Feels like it's been half the streams at this point. No worries and no rush. Sounds like less than 10% of the number of streams it would take me. What is 250 weeks into years? Yeah.
Many. So many numbers.
Yeah. All of the numbers, even.
I don't even have my shoes on. I still don't have enough digits.
Yep. We're like from Team America. That's. I don't know what that number is. Nobody does. Hey there. Not much.
So I don't know what the hell to even work on right now. Kind of in between right now. It's like I've got a million things to work on, but I have no idea what to do.
Well, you could send Doc an itemized list of everything that you've got, and he can pick for you.
Oh God, that would take me a few streams to do that.
Okay.
That's a lot. I'm probably 2,000 unpainted minis.
Oh, I
Okay,
know.
okay. All right. Well, we'll simplify this. Name 5 of the minis off the top of your head.
Oh God. Well, I mean, I gotta fit it in a schedule. Maybe I'll work on this little bear mini I printed up.
You see, what you do is you close your eyes and you randomly grab at where your minis are, and you just grab something. Done.
There's a bunch of boxes.
So
Well,
pick a box and grab one.
You dump the contents of all of the boxes onto the floor. Mix them up somehow. And grab one. And then throw the rest away.
Stir the fuck out of it. Penis.
I'm not throwing anything away.
Alright.
Grab
Maybe
aggressively.
not that part then, fine. But the rest of it you should do.
Okay, and by throw away he means just throw back into the bins aggressively.
Oh, okay. 'Cause
Yes.
I mean, throw away,
I'm not going to insist that you throw away your stuff that you want. God knows I need to do that.
I have a ton of, and I think my indecision is more that I have a bunch of stuff I want to do, but some of it's relegated to, my story. commissions paint, but I have a certain schedule I do those on. And but I do have this little owl bear cub I printed that I'm gonna do as a birthday present. So, and the birthday is soon.
Well, then do that.
Yeah. Or pick the most not safe for work mini that you couldn't paint on stream and paint that now.
I don't really have a lot of naked minis.
Yeah,
The only thing I
me
have
either. I think I
that
have
might
3.
qualify- The only thing that might qualify for that is I have the disapproving hand from Reaper. In fact, I have 2 of those. I could do that too. But I think I'll work on Mr. Little cheating owl bear. Why am I so bad at not seeing my supports and taking them out? It's so much easier to do it before you finish curing it. And I missed a bunch.
Well, you don't want to make it too easy on yourself now, do ya?
No, well, yes, when it comes to that.
Yeah, well, yes, but actually no.
Mildly,
No,
yes.
I hate prep. I hate prep. I love painting, but prepping and assembly, I'm just not really good at.
Well, not with that attitude.
I'm gonna say for the way that my mind works, assembly is the funnest part.
I love painting, but not assembly. Not so much assembly.
See, I like both. Where assembly can be really fun and a good challenge, and then painting can be fun as well.
My problem with assembly is I haven't done it near enough that I get it in over my head of I assembled too many things. I've boned myself for painting this thing, so
Oh,
now I
yeah.
just won't have paint under it.
Yep.
So I have to come up. So basically, this bar hammer thing I did is going to be an ongoing thing. Apparently, he's doing another one in 2 months. So I have to come up with something new to paint.
Okay.
And unlike last time, it can be from anything. Because last time it was either the mini of the month that the stores give away, or it was a character with the hero's keyword from 40K, or it was a character with the hero keyword from Age of Sigmar.
And yeah, gel tip. Yeah, I'm already just kind of calling it. I probably won't be at ReaperCon this year, but yeah, since you're at classes for 8 hours each day except for Sunday, then the other 4 that you're free where we could eat together, I'll be at classes. I know, and honestly, like with my hip and everything right now, like aside from traveling, huh?
Jeltip, hold on, Jeltip. Why in the world are you taking so many classes? That's like under the things not to do. That's like the thing not to do is to take that many classes and you never remember all the info.
But see, he's going to learn so much that something has to stick.
I mean, I'm taking 1 class a day. That's my goal. Just 1 class a day. That's it. I want to take the studio tour, the factory tour, because they've actually built a lot since the last time I took that tour 5 years ago. I believe they bought a whole new piece of property and they had to build another factory so they could produce more bones here. Yes, you do need to adopt a table. I think that'd be great. I will be sitting there with me. Actually, I'll probably spend a lot of my time doing the shenanigans again.
Evil shenanigans.
And painting shenanigans.
It's painting shenanigans. Basically, it's an hour-long speed paint, and I won't say competition. They actually judge them at the end. But it's a speed paint with curveballs.
Yeah. So like,
Doing a gelatin head as a centerpiece.
yeah, because one of the things was they made you paint. Like, didn't we have to paint with oven mitts and our non-dominant hand?
Yeah, that was two of them. They had a whole crap ton of props. And I remember they had a team, they had one where basically every table competed against each other. That was fun.
But then you had to shift your minis like every like 5 minutes.
How about that? But yeah, maybe. I don't.
I was on one that did that.
That's probably Sophie Says.
Yeah.
Where they're like, roll a dice, and roll a die and say, Sophie says, do this. Sophie says, do that.
Yeah, nothing about that sounds fun to me.
Oh god, it's a ton of fun. It's not meant to be a stressful speed paint. It's meant to just be silly.
Yeah.
And it's a lot. It is a lot of fun. I mean, you're with a bunch of other people too, so you're all kind of hanging out.
Possibly with your wangs out.
Delta wants to make masks to give out to kids. I don't know how many kids go to this con. I know some do. Actually, one of the painting classes I saw is for kids only. I said that was cool.
I know there was one of those at Dragon Con where it was the kids could come grab a free mini and get shown how to paint and stuff like that. So
that reminds me, I'm actually going to get another con to do.
Okay.
9 wasn't enough to do. And funny enough, it's the one it's Carnage, which is in Vermont. And it's the one con I said, I don't want to run a painting event at this because I want to actually just go and be an attendee. Well, somebody came and said really nice things to me and said, hey, we really liked you coming to this at Carnage. I'm like, well, that goes out the window.
Yep.
I will be happy to go there. I mean, they'll pay for my room. And actually what they said is they would give me a stipend and I could still stay with my friends. It'll probably cost them less because we get it's at Killington, which is a ski resort. And it's in November, so it's just before it opens for ski season. So the condos are dirt cheap. I can basically go 4 or 5 nights for under 200.
Yeah, cool.
Which I think is really good. Which is really good price point.
I was gonna say the hotel for Dragon Con is more than 200 a night.
Oh wow, that's actually expensive. I mean, hell, I don't know. I'm getting a suite at I think how much it was a night.
Our double queen room, I think, is like $350 a night.
Yeah, this is like a queen size bed plus a queen size blonde porch. Basically, it's got a kitchenette and a living room. So this is actually we can kind of have some privacy. I did a suite before the last time I went, and I liked it. And then when they ran out of rooms really quick, I was like, all right, screw it, I'm just gonna do it again because I know I can get in the hotel.
Yeah, we used to upgrade to they called it a Murphy bed suite. So you had a Murphy bed and then a pull-out couch, and then kind of a kitchenette thing. But that started creeping up in price, and it was, I think the last year that we were like, nope, we ain't doing that this year. It was like $900 a night.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, there's no,
It's-
is not.
We were staying in one of the big Marriott high-end places, so one of the Marriott Marquis. So that's why it's so freaking expensive.
That's okay. That tracks.
That and there's 85,000 people that attend there, so they'll sell it no matter what the price
Oh,
is.
it's like trying to go to Gen Con. It's also stupidly expensive to get a hotel room, especially if you're right. It's not so bad if you want to stay away and try to find parking there, which can be done. I was actually told if you go to the football stadium, you can get parking there, because that's what a friend of mine at GM's there. Yeah, that's what he lives in Indiana, so he actually that's what he does. He'll drive there and just park over at the stadium. And so it's not actually that it's not terrible parking wise for how much you pay. It's like $20. I guarantee you got to pay that anywhere else in town, if not more.
Yeah.
Yeah. The big one that Atlanta runs into is they have a whole bunch of like parking lots and stuff where you can pay there. But then one of the big Atlanta things is start booting cars. So these companies will come out and just randomly boot cars and then try to get $200-$300 out of you to unboot your car, even though you didn't do anything to actually get booted.
What the hell? That's stupid.
Oh yeah, it was real scummy. So that's why we'd always Uber downtown. That way we didn't have to deal with cars down there.
Yeah.
The only sort of scummy thing I've ever run into at a con was last year Tolicon was at the Resort Hotel. It's down towards actually bordering on the Patriots by the Foxborough. I think it's Mansfield. And we had a really bad snowstorm. And basically, they didn't have anything wrong, but they were pulling cars because supposedly, they were parked illegally. There were no lines or anything like that. They didn't mark anything. My husband got our car and managed to save it before it got towed. We found a spot. Needless to say, after that year, we didn't go back to that hotel. That was the year that they changed back to the hotel they were at previously, and we've been happy there since. They move again, it's going to be because they outgrow it, and they are actually getting to the point where they're starting to outgrow it. Oh, the other thing that the old hotel did too is like there's a fire door and they had 6 feet of snow behind it. So if there was a fire, I would have been screwed because there was only one exit, not two.
Gotta push harder. It's only 6 feet of snow.
They literally buried it. I was like, what kind of bullshit is this?
Yeah, anytime bad weather hits gives a lot of places the opportunity to just be dickheads with getting vehicles out of the way.
Now the interesting thing was usually every year TotalCon basically is the end of February vacation fast. So it's in February, right? So naturally it's snow. Every year that I remember, or most of them, except for this year, when it snowed at some point during the week. Sometimes it's not very much, sometimes it's actually a legit snowstorm. I look at my car and go, I don't have to go anywhere this Sunday.
See, and then there's me. It's just like, oh, look, it snowed. Well, that means I have to get into work.
Like, well, I'm sleeping in today, so I can go in at 11 o'clock tonight.
Yeah.
Hooray.
You're like dispatching or something, right?
I am, but, still shitty hours.
Oh, I know that, but it's like, at least you're not out in a friggin' truck.
Yeah.
Anymore.
I'd rather be a dispatcher. Well,
Yeah.
I know you used to do it.
Yeah, used to do it in, like, one of the bigger trucks. I actually still have my CDL for doing that. Then I did it in a pickup truck, inspecting other contractors doing stuff like that and clearing alleyways. That sucks.
Did you ever end up having to do one of the trucks with like the big trailer assemblies on it?
No, because you need a Class A CDL for that, and I do not have that. I think I have a Class B.
Gotcha. Oh shucks, I only have this one.
Yeah.
I guess I can.
I know.
Oh darn.
Yeah. But it is funny when you see those things deploy and you see cars back the fuck up right away because they think that the truck in front of them is jackknifing.
Mm-hmm.
Incredibly slowly, but they think it's jackknifing.
Well, at least in your little corner of the world, people understand snow and how to drive it and such.
No, they don't.
You'd think that, but they don't.
They forget every time.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, no, that happens everywhere. They just kind of forget. So, like, early in the season, I see more accidents.
No, it's between every snow.
Yeah.
Forget.
It's between every snowstorm here.
New England, at least we remember at some point in the year. It's funny.
No, the
like-
first flake that hits the ground, they're all morons again.
I was gonna say the funny one is to watch the people in the south who know how to handle it.
Oh yeah, when we got an inch of snow and the city shut down for 2 days. Just like, what the fuck?
Like, that's just Tuesday.
Yeah.
It's kind of like my supervisor. She like if there's like a prevented snow, she doesn't show up. Oh, it's gonna snow. I mean, she has to drive an hour down back roads, so I guess it makes it a little tougher than snow. I make it in every day.
The back roads are the easiest. That has the less amount of morons on it.
Yep.
Well, that's true, but also usually is not plowed nearly as well. So take your pick. The highways, like at Mass, they actually do a really good job of plowing the highways. It's so funny. I get to the, like, if I'm going up to New Hampshire, I'll know where the border is. Because Mass, the road will be, like, clear. And in Hampshire, it'll be, like, covered in snow. And you'll see the brake line. Because they are, I don't know why they cannot. And I don't get it. Why they're so bad at it.
Or you're like back like country roads and stuff like that. That weird like barely 1 lane wide. Where if you meet anybody, you have to make sure you meet at like a certain spot. Or they wide enough for 2 cars to drive by each other easily.
Here?
Yeah.
Well, first of all, I'm talking about super highways here.
No, I was talking about back roads and stuff like that.
No, most of the back roads are two lanes.
Gotcha.
I mean, every once in a while I'll run into one that's. The one time I remember doing that was actually thinking about carnage. I was driving up to carnage, and we actually go through a covered bridge,
Mhm.
which is really cool. But it's a 1 lane road at that point. So
Yeah, there's a
some lights.
YouTuber I watch. I think he's in Pennsylvania if I remember right. But once he gets onto most of the gravel roads in his area, they're all this weird, like, barely wider than a single lane. So anytime you meet anybody, it's a subtle dance of who's going to stop and pull clear over to the side so the other one can drive past them.
See, like here, most of the time, unless the road is a really dead road, and you don't get much traffic on it, a lot of times there'll be a light. And actually, coming at that covered bridge, it has to have a light because you can't see what's coming up the road, so you have to have a light.
Nope, you just drive and pray.
Yep. You just go, RN Jesus be praised.
just take the wheel.
Yep.
I sure am. My God.
What's that?
Because I sure ain't gonna.
Yeah.
Am I that hard to hear?
No, I zoned out for a second.
Oh,
No, you're fine. I can hear you fine.
all right.
When you first came back in there, you kind of scratched just a little bit,
Yeah.
and that was a part of it. So,
Oh, okay. Obviously, the solution is that I need to talk continuously.
Yes.
I just chat GBT to write me a little script or something.
just sit and mumble around.
Yep.
Say a lot of bread. Talking word salads.
I'm talking word salad. Well, that's what I do anyway.
Yeah.
The salad words.
Yeah, you're not gonna go to Reapercon. I guess that's fair.
Yeah.
But you can go to Adepticon next year.
That's one I would like to go to.
You should. I think you would enjoy it.
Yeah.
All the Warhammer stuff that goes on there. You could probably put this in the Golden Demon. They can get a pin out of it.
That would be nice.
That's all I'm hoping for is a pin. Not even a final pin. I'm just hoping for a pin. It's a tough competition.
Yep. And again, not putting on the goggles to work on these wings actually kind of helps my sanity, helps me work faster.
You mean you like to be able to see?
Well, I like to be able to see, but I don't want to see every detail and then obsess about it and then look at it just going, Jesus, I worked on all of that and it makes that little difference.
Yeah, it's like a couple times I put my headlamp on so I could see the smaller details.
Yeah.
Like, I liked being able to see, but oof.
Yep.
I did about 4 fine details in an hour. That's
Uh-huh.
one of those points where you're like, hey, how do you stop blood flowing through your arm? Because it needs to stop beating.
Yeah. Yeah, like the guy who did the Lord's Prayer on a grain of rice and almost lost his arm because of what he had to do it.
Mm-hmm. Silliness.
You mean a dumb stunt had dumb consequences? Who knew?
Yeah, like, so this guy decided he needed to write, like the Lord's Prayer in Spanish on a grain of rice in its entirety. And he had to tie his arm off to stop the beating of the blood pumping through his hand would make his hand twitch enough that it would mess up what he was doing.
Right.
And he had to do it enough to where he almost lost his arm. So yeah, he tourniquet off his arm.
You know? That's really something.
Yep. I mean, commitment to the bit. I'll give him that. But, yeah. Yeah, Muse, is the video quality better on the stream that you can tell?
Maybe.
Okay.
It looks like it could.
Yeah, because
I remember.
Lincoln and I futzed with some settings when he was here, so I know there's a little bit of a delay between like me on camera, me on my face camera, and me with the painting camera, but the quality is higher at least.
Oh my god. See, I have to keep looking at that damn Kickstarter to see where we're at.
Yeah, I know, and the fact that like I'm doing a pirate campaign too, like,
Oh shit! You should have gone.
oh, I know,
Oh my god! You still could. You have time.
I
This
know,
takes 10 minutes.
huh?
What
This takes
Kickstarter?
10. It's at the risk of everybody who's heard me, it's Dungeons and Lasers 7 Port Haven.
Go ahead and share the link.
And but the fun thing they have is apparently when the Kickstarter ends, it doesn't end. There's a 10-minute timer, right? Whenever somebody pledges, it resets the timer. Maybe not back to 0, not back to 10 minutes, but it adds time back onto it. So this Kickstarter ended, supposedly, at 3 o'clock this afternoon. It is still going.
Holy crap! It's earned $93,000 in extended time.
Yes, they've made $93,000 since 3 o'clock this afternoon. The Kickstarter is at 2,498,119. If you get a pledge in the next 10 minutes, you're guaranteed. At some point, it has to end. The campaign has now been extended by 8 hours and 16 minutes because people keep pledging.
Hey Doc, you wanna post a link?
I'm gonna you get
No.
the link handy, then go for it. Otherwise, I do have the link actually.
Link posted. Also
Alright.
posted in the Discord.
So,
I'm lazy and didn't want to search.
if you really like pirate minis, this is like the campaign for you. I originally was just gonna get the 4 box sets of the heroes and such, and I wasn't gonna get the ship because I already have the ship, because I have the Reaper Bones on. But it was really hard to pass up a price point of $70 if you go all in. It was like for 70 more than I was gonna spend. And if you buy the ship,
More than $350.
yeah, but I mean that's it. That's the all in. That's 4 sets. All of the. If you consider all of the stretch goals that you get, that's like there's 82 stretch goals, and you get all of them. So and 5 or 6 of them are for much larger minis.
Oh, interesting. Leviathan,
Yeah,
which is
that's what.
2.5 million stretch goal, is only less than $2,000 away.
Yes, and you think about it, at 3 o'clock, it was, how much? It would have been, at 3 o'clock, it was like 100,000 away.
I mean, I'm not buying, but it's interesting. That ship looks cool.
It's a good value. Plus, also the ship has fabric sails, which the Reaper one doesn't.
Ooh, that's nice.
And it's a little smaller than the Reaper one. My Reaper ship is over 3 feet long. This is 28 inches, so it's
Considerably
2 feet
smaller.
4, yeah, 2 feet 4 inches. So I'm like, okay, I might be able to find a place for it. I love pirates, so this was kind of just so for the amount you're spending, like the stretch goals they calculate as have a value of like probably, I know they went over $500. Because there's just so many of them. They've got a campaign that goes with it too. There's actually a game book that goes with it. And then there's been a bunch of unlocks that go along with it for like, there's a Dungeon Master screen I know is unlocked. Kickstarter. It's the best Kickstarter I've seen outside of Reapers. It's been the one I've been most excited about. So I'm probably gonna get some of the add-ons too later, but I was like, I don't want to go nuts. I don't want to go that nuts.
Yeah, so Jen, if you think there's anything in there, like, yeah, there's some cool stuff that, granted, it would be cool for our game when we get back to it.
I mean, the ship. Actually, the price point of the ship I don't think is terrible either, because the Sophie's Revenge was at over 3 feet in the Reaper store now, not Kickstarter pricing, is $200. So it's $40 less, although this is like a Kickstarter, to get it by itself. But
Yeah.
that's what I said. If you get the 4 boxes, you get that. It's like $70.
Well, see, or like the ones that I eyeballed the hardest and seriously would think about getting would be both the port and the barter town.
Yeah, I don't know anybody else who has. I mean, maybe there is. I mean, to me, there's got to be probably out there somewhere. But I don't know if somebody who did like the merchant type things, the bazaar. I don't remember seeing that anywhere. Reaper had some merchants in their pirate stuff, but they were all like fishing.
Yeah.
This has got more like trade goods and things. Come on, baby. It's like 1,791 to go to get all the unlocks, including the pilot. Actually, that's probably all that's left that hasn't been done. That's crazy. I didn't think it would go this long. I thought it would go for maybe an hour or two.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Which
Flying pirate ship.
Yeah, I like the flying. That's something that actually my husband likes too. I
The
like
dragon
that.
turtle is also pretty cool.
I do like the stretch goal of the duck dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the duck drag. It's. I guess they must have had enough people complaining about it that they threw it in there. Because they had a boat. The duck dragon was one. The Kieran was another, I think. You know, there was a third thing. I don't remember what it was. But the Kieran won the vote. So we actually got the vote for something on there. They did a good job with the like engagement. My money. I feel like we're this close. They should just freaking give us the damn thing anyways, even if the timer runs out. So I'm not spending $1,000. I'm not spending almost $2,000. No, thank you. There we go. There we go. Bump that timer back. Anyways,
Yep.
Yeah, Squidmar painted some stuff.
I can say, what else we get? Yeah.
Looks like they got a handful of YouTube painters to paint some of the stuff.
Is this something posted in?
It's just in, well, it's in if you scroll all the way down.
Which one is it in? Finished?
The Dungeons and Lasers. So just if you click on the
you
project
told me
link.
that. You told me that. I was trying to change
Yeah.
that because I figured
Oh.
you'd be sick and tired about it.
No, I just scrolling down through. So
Yep.
Oh yeah, yeah. They gave a number of ships and such to streamers to play with. Actually, right up your alley, Garrett.
Eh?
Someone took the ship and they converted it to an orc vehicle, a 40K orc vehicle.
Ha. They looted it.
I think they even put things on it so it was. Where that is. Let's see. It's under one of the updates. Yeah, they've got a lot of ducks and animal companions and things. I like the elemental dragon. That's one of my favorite things. And they're actually apparently going to put optional things on it.
Did you do the final highlight, or did you do a little bit of bronze work on the symbols on the wings?
say bronze. That way you get that nice contrast.
Yep. Alright, so I'll start with warp lock bronze over all of that. Or tin bits if you want to call it the correct color.
The bits of tin.
Yep. Just my Warhammer guy, just like, what color's this? I'm talking about warp lock bronze. Well, I'm talking about tin bits. And then later on, oh, well, shit, they're the same color. It's like, what the hell was it called that? And he's worked there for a while. I'm just like, I don't know. I didn't know they changed the name to warp lock bronze. That's how old that pot is. Ugh. At least gives me a dark enough base coat to highlight up with. Oh, hey, need a bot. Bot in the chat.
You know what?
Active on.
Was it cheap viewers or was it best viewers?
Best viewers.
Well, you can, you know, you hear what I've told, what I've said when that pops in. I basically say, I don't need, how can you say of the best viewers? I don't even have the best viewers. You people say. But the cheap viewers, it's like, I don't want cheap viewers. I want, if you're gonna do this, I want viewers that are gonna spend money.
Yeah.
Alright. Banned and recorded.
Thank you, Doc.
It drives me nuts. It's like, you get the ones that said they're ban evaders. Well, why in the frick are they ban evaders? If you know they should be banned, just fucking ban them. Ban them.
you go. At least
Yeah.
adds a little splash of color in there.
Yeah, that was definitely the right call. That looks awesome.
Yeah.
Well, it's coming out good.
What's that?
It's coming out good.
Thank you. All right, a Night Whisper. Hope she gets to feeling better.
Oh, that's too bad.
Go give her the fuds.
Yep. Oh yeah, and Muse. I don't think I got a chance to tell you. My dad actually had his hip replaced last Tuesday.
I did hear that.
Yep. Or Tuesday of last week.
So how's he doing?
He's doing good. Getting up and down steps pretty good. Kind of restless with like the pain meds and everything, but seems to be getting along pretty good.
Bumping around.
Yep. Well, and at least Mom finally got a walker for both upstairs and downstairs, so she doesn't have to cart it upstairs. Because they were just throwing it down the steps when they wanted to go downstairs, but then they'd have to carry it back up. So she just bought one and actually had like a 40% off coupon at CVS for it. So
Oh, nice.
yeah. Yeah, he seems to be doing pretty good.
That's good. Probably feels better than he did before the surgery. He gets around better.
He's getting there.
In the end, it should be a good thing.
Yes.
Just wait till he gets to upgrade to a sweet cane.
Yeah. Then I'll get him one that has a sword in it.
Oh, that'd be
Because there's no way that would go wrong.
No. I dual use, sir.
Yeah. My dad would never abuse that.
Not ever.
Yeah.
all the damn time.
Yeah.
Ooh. Big news: enforcement action has been taken by Twitch
What?
All right.
for the bot I just reported.
Really?
Yeah.
I never get that. Maybe
Oh.
I don't report him. I don't know.
Gotta report him.
Usually at the end of it, I don't hear from him again. So. Good kill.
I bring the hammer of justice down.
The banhammer of Jesters.
It's gonna
Exactly.
be a game hammer.
All right. Well,
So what are you naming next episode? Since it's, guess what, more wings. Are we gonna name the next episode Even More Wings?
yes. Like I'm just kind of, and like the one before that, it was just like, well, I feel like I'm in a time loop, so that's why I just said time loop.
Let's do the time loop again.
Yeah.
Who doesn't wings?
Yeah.
Since it'll be 24.
Yeah.
Yeah, Morty had kind of complicated wings, but these are definitely got way more stuff going on them.
They do, and I'm making it more my problem.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because that could have very easily been painted a color, dry brush some crap across it, and be like, "Yep, that's done."
Uh-huh. But
But you
no.
went ham. You went ham and made it wanted to like look good and stuff.
Yeah.
You fool.
Yep. I'm a hell damn fool.
You full of a took.
Yep. Pretty much.
I saw a good one today. It was two orcs talking to each other. It's like, what was that? I don't know. This place is really old. It's probably just falling apart.
Yeah.
Something probably fell out of that one well. And then, like, indistinguishable voice. You fool of a took. Maybe we should go look at that.
Yeah. 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 Because Gandalf yelled at him, they had to investigate then.
Yes.
That's pretty funny.
Actually, maybe it's one of the eyes. When they're hearing through it. That's what's in the hole.
All right. There we go.
Yeah, that's definitely a good, cool color combo.
Yeah. Good start there, and then I'll actually like maybe work up to like Rune Lord brass on there.
Well, just like the bluey gray that you got for the highlights, and then this brass color.
Yeah.
Like just the contrast between those two, and then the ribs of the wing and stuff like that. It kind of all has a cool thing going on.
Yep.
I dig it.
Yep. Or you can go with like some brass scorpion. I'll try it. We'll see if it looks good. And if not, well, I can always cover back up because it's paint.
Yeah, you're just gonna like highlight what you just did.
Yeah,
Is
just
that what you're thinking?
yeah, a little bit of highlights on there, but yeah, we'll just see how that goes. So, yeah, move that so you can see me. Yeah. I don't know too much else really. I mean, yeah. tired and yeah, excited for the Space Wolves pre-order at some point, which is kind of what's keeping me from doing anything with this Kickstarter too, Muse. Like, I'd love to.
Oh, I see how it is. You want to put it for that.
Yeah.
Good luck with the box. I hope they give you a local store enough boxes to sell.
Knowing my store though and my guy, he'll make sure that if he only gets a limited number of boxes, I'm getting one of them.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, because
It's good to know people.
it's good to know people and know that they know you. So, but yeah, I'm kind of pooped out from PT and everything. So, yeah, we'll probably just call it a night here. Yeah, thanks for the raid, Muse. Thanks for coming in to hang out too. Always appreciate it.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, and
But, hey, by the way, I gotta say it. They made it. 2,500,000 turned 86.
oh, cool.
They friggin' made it. So they were $95,000 short at 3 o'clock. Kind of close.
Oh, it's closed now.
No, it's still going. It just hit the last goal.
Oh, okay.
It's been unlocked. Every stretch goal has been unlocked, I think. So,
All right.
woohoo! I get lots of stuff.
Yeah.
Because I need it. Next year I'm gonna paint nothing but pirates.
Yep.
Done with Adepticon, I'm painting nothing but pirates. That's insane. I friggin' need it. I can't believe it. Alright, sorry to interrupt.
No worries. See how mad I am? So, but everybody have a wonderful night. Thanks for the raid, Muse. Hope to see most of you back on Monday, if not Wednesday. And just remember, between now and then, to keep on painting.